I just thought I'd come on really quick while lying in bed. I mean, it's just my pillow. I really should see the damn chiropractor about my neck. That is ridiculous. Yeah, my brows have been a fucking mess. Growing back a little bit. Doing that so I can redesign that I can actually keep my brows maintained. And do a microblade. But I thought I'd come and share this real quick. Writing different lyrics. Yes, I've manifested a specific person before looking back. It took a while. And yeah, we check in on each other on the regular. Right now, middle school interested in getting to know them and being their friend such, but they weren't ready at the time. Then fast forward freshman year and they're like, yo, hey, how you doing? Oh, hey, what's up? Interesting. Didn't see that coming. And now, years later, yeah, I did try to date him, but the timing was bad. But even now, still have some interest. However, you cannot compare one person to another, because no human is interchangeable. And he's asked me if I would date him, and I said that if I weren't, polysaturated, that I might have, and which does bear a kernel of truth, because I might have. You never know, maybe one of these days, when and if I decide I'm ready for that ninth. I tend to, with the exception of comet partners, the comet we speak about in the poly world, since they're a slightly different story, I can only seem to take about 8 to 9 apart from comet partners, so there seems to be a certain number and a dependence on what the connection is. In my case. So, I didn't realize I was doing that, manifesting a specific person, but now I see that looking back. There's far less resistance from this one. Meanwhile, with the man we've been calling DJ for privacy's sake, and you never know, maybe if we're lucky, he could be here. That he could appear next to me in at least a vlog or two, and I gotta redo those nails because a couple of them broke. I gotta reform a couple of them as a result of that. Or maybe he could be sitting next to me somewhere. But I thought I would. Now, warning, we are about to express some vulnerable and potentially controversial shit. And yeah, I need you to hear me out, alright? Before you presume what my intentions are or what I am saying in all this. Nowhere have I ever said that DJ has ever owed me anything. So please don't presume that I'm saying that, because that is not what I would ever say. I have been so incredibly jealous, and I've confessed that to him, jealousy. The main driver of the jealousy is grief, very bitter due to all the pain. Others get to fully enjoy him. Meanwhile, I barely get to enjoy much of him. Because sometimes you never fully understand what you've got. It really is true sometimes, even while you are manifesting for a permanent reunion between you and your person or people, whatever the case might be. And this doesn't mean that I'm not grateful or appreciative of the other unions that I also happen to be in. By a long shot, every relationship is its own independent thing. And, as I've said many times before, you absolutely cannot replace a person. You cannot replace a person. Any part of a person. You cannot replace any part of a person either. You cannot replace a connection. You cannot replace their physical affection, their vibe, their essence, any of that shit. All right? You can't. You absolutely fucking can't replace anything about a person, including the person themselves. Hey, babe. My other boyfriend's checking in on me. I gotta make sure that I'm cherishing him too, 'cause I've promised him that I would never take him for granted either. I believe I talked about that in a Medium story. But I've been using pseudonyms to protect privacy for the sake of safety. Thing that's been coming up is missing somebody bitterly, sorely, and that totally has fit with DJ. Now, keep in mind that deserving and entitlement are two extremely different things, and that there is an extremely fine line between the two. And also keep in mind that boundaries are an extremely delicate dance. A dance that can be hard to navigate, harder for some than others. Narcissists and sociopaths, on the other hand, those are a slightly different story altogether. For perhaps another vlog? and people can have the boundaries they need to protect themselves. And we all know that those can come, go, grow, shrink, and change according to the person, whoever might wind up crying later. And maybe some of the people crying later had it coming somehow. To throw in a little bit of Schadenfreude porn. Here's the Budster right over here. He's just blissfully lying right next to my leg right now. Yeah, I found myself writing a lot of different lyrics in a lot of possible different songs. And I expressed some controversial shit there too. Where was I? I wouldn't be surprised if I wind up breaking down at least a few times before union. And I hope that one of those times, at least, I will be in his arms. Preferably his arms. But maybe others' arms also, as well. And I do mean also, because I would also prefer it being DJ's strong, warm arms. The man we've been calling DJ. Of course, I'll get a sample of the singer CJ's arms as well. I find myself reliving the function as well. I just hope I haven't. I'm still scared that I might have accidentally given poor Allie some potentially narcissistic vibes, despite the fact we've worked together now at least a few times, and she knows that I don't have that disorder. But I guess I'll have to sign off for now. Because I got church tomorrow and I gotta organize this past week's calendar and next week's calendar before I forget. Good night, I guess.